Hello, hello, hello. Hey, how we doing? Welcome. Let's double check that the audio is coming through. I think we are. Loud and clear. Welcome to another live stream. We got a few products that we can show you today. If you're into content creation, whether that be streaming or creating content for platforms like YouTube, we got some microphones. We got a little colourful mixer to show you as well. I've just had a new battery pack as well. I'm one of those people. If there's a deal on a battery pack, I'm invested. I'm buying it straight away. Absolutely love a good battery pack. Now, let's begin. Now, you'll be able to see the bottom of the screen there. The Fifine AM8 microphone is being used. That is this little bad boy right here. So we'll do that throughout the stream. Bottom of the screen, you'll see which microphone we are using. Now, this microphone by Fifine, as we just mentioned, the AM8, is an XLR or a USB-C microphone, which means if you connect through USB-C, you can plug it into a mobile device. So if you've got a mobile phone that accepts USB-C microphones, your mobile phone will power the microphone and you'll be able to use it for whether it's WhatsApp calls. If you want to do a live stream on Instagram, one on TikTok, then you will get this audio from this microphone, which is hands down going to beat the inbuilt microphone on your mobile device. So very good for that. So if you're trying to improve your content creation, you want to sound a little more professional when you do live streams, something like this would be ideal. Now, what you're listening to now is the XLR connection. Good evening, Gaul. Welcome, buddy. How are you, mate? Let's get your name on the stream. Let's have a slap. Yeah, so what you can do with this mic is if you use it in your PC through the USB connection, we do have a mute button as well. Now, I've not got the USB cable plugged in, which means that you can't see the RGB lights. I will enable those in a moment. I will plug it into this battery pack so you can see the lights in action. How you doing, Gaul? You okay, mate? Did you sort out the issue that you had? So yes, this is running to our Fifine SC3 mixer. Now, this is in the product carousel, so if you are on Amazon, carousel, Fifine SC3, you can't miss it. It's the only mix we've got on the live stream. Very colourful. Making models. You paid the fine. Oh, mate. Do you know what I've done today, girl? I bought a new car. Because my car has somehow got a cracked windscreen. Don't know how it happened. Nice big crack across the middle. And it just hit the stage where it was like, I've spent way too much on this car. I can't justify it. A new windscreen is going to cost like over 300 quid. Car's not even worth that. I end up getting a Peugeot 207 1.6 Sport, £35 a year road tax. It's like, ooh, we'll have some of that. What I'm gutted about is that I put 30 quid of fuel in the Tigra. I'm not getting that back. So it's been scrapped. Somebody's coming in the morning to pick up the vehicle. Yeah, so this is what your microphone is going to sound like. As I mentioned, we have got it hooked up to a little mixer. And I bet your mixer can't do this.
Can't change the way that you sound when you're speaking. Not so bad. It's, to be fair, this new car, it's not new, it's second hand. I always have issues with cars. Like, every car I buy is an absolute Jimmy nail. It breaks all the time. Just a lot. Do you know what? I would, but I'm really concerned about the window screen because it is going to cave in. It really is. It's on the way out. So I think I've just got to accept that I'm £30 down on diesel. So we're getting it scrapped.
We are getting £225, which is unreal. But somebody's just rang me and was asking like how much it's gone for. I think he probably would have offered me a little bit more, but the deal's done. It's all done. It's been collected tomorrow morning. And what
you don't realise is how much junk you get in the car. Like, I've got like USB cables. I found a dash cam just sitting in like one of the pockets in the door. Like, I didn't realise it was sitting there. Just dash cam. It's like, ooh, I could do with that. I've got, what else have I got? I've got like bags of just rubbish. It's like, what's this doing in the car? But now the car's going, I had like a mental clear out with Caroline. Car looks clean as a whistle now. It's like, why have I just never done that before? I don't know. I just end up with junk in the car. I'm one of those people where you think, oh, that'll come in useful. You have it for like 10 years. It's like, right, I'm getting rid of it now. Like, I haven't used it in 10 years. Day one, after getting rid of it, you're like, do you know what? Could have done with that. Could have done with that really weird screwdriver. Yeah, so, it's going. But I got me a red car now. A red one. I didn't want another silver one. I wanted something with a little bit of colour. And we got ourselves a red one. And so far, it seems alright. It's driving. Hasn't broken down yet. I've had that before. I bought a car from a garage. Broke down as I pulled off the forecourt. Nightmare. But it should do the job. It should do the job, hopefully. Hopefully this one doesn't leak. Right, now we did mention about this mixer as well. Now, you just heard that we got some different voice effects. So we got change your voice. So
We do have the male voice, which you can hear now. And you can do this if you're live streaming with your mobile phone as well. Because this powers through USB-C. Plug this other end of the cable into your mobile phone and live stream on Instagram, TikTok, and you
Get access to all these voice changes without needing to do anything in any kind of software.
directly from the mixer. So there's robots,
There's monsters, there's baby voices.
there's elder voices, and to switch it off, hold it down for a few.
few seconds. And there we go. She sold it to me. Mate, you could have had it. You really could have had it. It was one of those, it's just hit the point now where it's just one problem too many. It's like, it's got to go. And I kept looking for a car that had some back doors on and was like maximum £35 a year on road tax. Only reason why I bought this other car. But how much would you have given me, girl? Just out of interest. Right, now this mixer, if you've got one of those microphones that requires phantom power, you can do it from this mixer, all powered from this USB cable, which is very nice. Electric is if you want to do some auto-tune. Ooh, we lost some focus there. So if you do any kind of singing, you can actually select what key you want to be singing in. And say, now listen up, here's a story about a little guy that lives in a blue world. How many miles? It's got 111,000. I love that car. Honestly, the bloke who just rang me up just kept laughing at me because I said, I'm going to be crying at the window tomorrow when they take it. Honestly, I love that car. We have custom buttons as well, which means that you can hold this down, you can record for up to 15 seconds, and whatever I'm saying now that light is white, once I've finished recording, I can tap that again, and it will just play back to the stream what we've just said. So very good if you're doing like a radio kind of podcast, and you need to keep repeating the same thing over and over. Be great for like little short adverts as well. Side to the car, rusting the cell. Mate, everything was fine. There's little bits of rust on the door, nothing bad. Sills were fine. Engine was great. Just had a brand new battery as well. Gutting. Had a brand new tyre on there as well. Oh, mate. I've been absolutely done over here for £225. I'm gutted. The electric windows working sweet. All the locking works. It's great. Brakes work, that's the main thing. What year? It was 2005. 05 plate. The roof still works as well, so you could have that roof down during the thunderstorms. Right, loved it. Honestly, I'm going to be crying tomorrow. I really am. I'm well upset that car's going. Yes, one more thing to mention as well is we've got 4 volume controls there. This one here is for our microphone, and they coincide with, I don't know if I'm going to get this in focus. We'll give it a good go though. There we are. So we've got these 3.5mm jack ports there, which if I can move this cable kind of out of the way, might get some focus. Go on, play the game. Oh, hang on. There we go. So we have a line out, we have a headphone, a line in, and a headset, and we can toggle the microphone from dynamic to condenser as well. So depending on which mic you've got, switch to the right one, and you are good to go. So all those 3.5mm jacks you just saw on top there, they all have their own little slider. So if you want to connect some speakers up to this, basically you can sit here, control the volume levels from this little mixer, rather than going over to your speakers and turning them up and down. Calvin, how we doing, mate? Welcome, buddy. Always an absolute pleasure. 250. See, I should have done it. 250. Not sure I can rate a convertible. It'd be a little bit dangerous. It's got one of those roll bars, so if you do overturn it, you kind of... Well, you're not safe, to be honest. I'm lying. How you doing, Calvin? I'm just telling Gore, Calvin, I've just bought a new car. I say a new car. I bought a second-hand car. Because my Tigra has got a cracked window screen. Don't know how it's happened. I never even noticed it. I was driving. Caroline was in the car. Said, "Is that a crack on your window screen?" I was like, "I don't know. It might just be filth." We was rubbing it. I was like, "No, couldn't even feel it either." So we rubbed it on the inside and the outside. But you know, if like glass cracks, you can rub your finger into like a little bit bumpy. Like this wasn't at all. It's almost like the middle of the pane has cracked, and either side is all right. Don't know how that works, but it's got to go. It's got to go. I don't want it to go. Safety glass, is that what it is? So, would it shatter if I drove that car? When it cracks, it stays smooth. It's still very risky to drive though, isn't it? If it looks like that. Because I was going like amazingly slow over speed bumps. Because I was like, oh, what if it just shatters and like I end up with an even more mangled face than what I've got now? Should have put my foot down, shouldn't I? Improve the looks. That's what we should have done. Hello, sir. Hello. How we doing, buddy? Let's get your name on stream. Welcome, mate. How you doing? It's illegal. Oh, is it really? Well, I haven't been driving, Gull. I am good. How are you? I'm all right, mate. I'm a little bit tired, but I think that comes with age, because I'm old. I'm an old man. Multitasking, badly exhausted. Do you know what, Calvin? I'm feeling your pain, mate. I feel the same. I've had a rough few days where mentally I've just not been very good. But I mean, today, because we've kind of sorted a little bit with this car out, the car situation, I feel a little bit better, but very tired. I could do with sleep. If it impairs the vision, it's... So pretend I'm looking at the windscreen now. It's at the bottom. Like the crack goes across the bottom. I've got a photo, but you can't really see it on the picture, so it's kind of pointless showing it. Right, I'll continue speaking into this mic. Now, if you're on Amazon Live, we're on there. You'll see the product carousel. All the products we do have, so if there's anything in there that you would like to see, let us know. But, you know, I've not... Oh, I'm all over the place. Super sale. Sorry, I'm off the pace today. So, this microphone that you're listening to now is actually on sale. And I just weren't telling you, was I? So, currently, $46.74. Beautiful. But if you want the pink or the white version, you can get those a little bit cheaper as well. You know, I'm quite a fan of the white version. Oh, sorry. Look at that. How beautiful is that? Now, I will come back to this mic and I'll show you the RGB lights. But I want to show you my battery pack that I've bought. Then I'll hook it up to the mic and you can have a look at the lights as well. Should be okay with fail an MOT. Yeah, see, the MOT is... When's the MOT? March, April, May... I've got a feeling it's around June time. But the car I bought today, I think the MOT is September, October time. But the car I've bought has got it's just had the cam belt done and had the water pump done as well. Like, there's a big load of receipts of work that's been done on the car. So I don't want to tempt fate, but I'm a little bit confident with this car. Now, don't clip that, because I guarantee next stream I'll be on saying, that car, man, it's just knackered. Why did I buy it? Right, now I'm going to put some snow on, because it's getting cold. It's cold around there. Oh, cup of tea, Calvin. I'd love a cup of tea, mate. I'm here drinking my Coke Zero, but I would love a nice cup of tea. Now, what I've got here, because it's snowing, it's cold. People need hand warmers in their lives. We got this little beauty here by O Cooper. Now, if you've never seen one of these before, it'll be one of those things that you'll buy and you'll be like, do you know what? How have I lived without one of those? Now, what it does is that it heats up on both sides. So if you're, I don't know, if you've just gone for a walk, if you're watching a football match, the wife would have loved one of these when I played Sunday League. We can turn it on. Let me show you it in action. So here it is. If we hold this button on the top here, you'll see we have some red lights that come on. Now we've got 3 lights because there are 3 different temperature modes. Just give it a tap. Obviously 3 lights means that that is on the hottest temperature that it can go, and that already is warming up. That is how quick this heats up, giving some nice heat. Look at them nails. Them nails need cleaning, don't they? I did trim them. And if you think, well, how much battery have I got left in this? If we double tap that button, is that blue light on 1? That's not good. That means I need to charge up my battery pack. And as I say battery pack, it is actually a battery pack as well, because you can charge this through USB-C. Is that going to go in focus? Oh, I went in focus just as I moved away. Let's try again. There we are. So, USB-C port, that is the only port you get on this. Now, plug in a charger, that will charge this up. And if you think, do you know what? Winter's gone, the snow has cleared. You can still use it as a battery pack. Now, let me just double check. I think it's 5200 milliamp. Yes, 5200 milliamp battery. Let me get it on camera just to prove it. Can we see down there? 5200 milliamp. So you should get a full charge on your mobile device with this on a full charge. I think my phone is maybe 4000 and something milliamp, which means I'll get a full charge out of this. Now that is nice and hot. Very nice. Now, as always, super sale. That's what I'm trying to do on these live streams. I'm trying to show you things that are on sale, which I'm thinking are a bargain. Now, I've lost my mouse cursor. There we are, we're back. Now, you'll see up here, my Microsoft Shopping is saying that we've had a 37% price drop on this. $16.99. Is that... no, it wasn't. Yes, I'm having a couple of Cokes. Because I'm a weak man. I feel like I deserve a Coke for changing this car, because my car has caused me so much grief. It's one of those big jobs that has just got sorted. But it looks like a boy racer car. It's got, what's it got wrote on it? It says because 207, like up the window. It's got these like black things on the doors. It looks like a proper boy racer car. And I'm as far away from that as you can possibly be. This is actually really nice. Oh, beautiful. Now, I'll tell you what, now we're here. Let me grab a cable. Let's go some USB-Cs. Let me go and grab a cable. Bear with me. Oh, now, what I've just had is, did I move my carousel? I did. Calvin, I'm getting good at this, you know. I'm doing the carousel properly. Now, I'm one of those people. I used to always do it with battery chargers. If I saw a battery charger on offer, I'd always buy one. Don't know why. Battery packs is the new thing for me. Let's get that off the screen. So, battery packs. Now, this one is by a company called Sefuel. I think that's how you pronounce it. Now, what made me buy this is, the little digital display on there. 100% battery. Now, this is a 10,500 milliamp battery. So, depending on what phone or tablet you've got, or whatever device charges through USB, I should get at least 2 charges of my mobile phone with this, which is a Samsung Galaxy S21. Now, the power button also doubles up as a torch as well, so give that a double tap. Get ourselves a little torch on there. And you'll see we've got 2 USB-A ports and a USB-C port. So we charge this up through the USB-C, and you can charge 3 things up at once. I'll try and give you a bit of a close-up. Now, we've got a little secret compartment there. I'll tell you about that shortly. Now, we've got power delivery through the USB-C. We get quick charge 4 with this as well. So I'm quite liking this. So I've plugged my phone in. I get fast charging. Now, this screen, it's nice, but you'll be able to see there, we've got some fingerprints on there. So it is quite a fingerprint magnet. Although, as I'm wiping my finger there, it's kind of cleaning it. So you may need a, what's the word I'm looking for? Or a microfiber cloth wipe over there. But to be fair, you'll end up getting that quite messy anyway. Now, on the back of that, you see this little slot there? Come on, get in focus. Play the game. There we are. This little slot here. Now, I wondered what that was, because it pulls out. I was like, what's that for? Not a clue. I'll show you what it's for. Let me come to this camera right here. It is... it's a little stand for your phone. So you can rest your phone in there. How good is that? So rest your phone in there, plug a cable in, charge your phone up. And let me just show you it working as well. So let's plug our little hand warmer in. Let's plug it into the battery pack. And here we are. You'll see that it starts blinking as well to let you know that it's actually doing something. So that is now delivering charge to our battery pack. You'll see, I don't know if we can see the little blue light that's on there. Maybe. Yeah, little blue light. So that is charging our little hand warmer. So really good if you go away, you've got to stay in a hotel, or you're just going to be out all day and you're kind of concerned that you're going to have no battery life left on your mobile phone. Actually really like this. So it does tell us on the back 10,500 milliamp. Let's give you a close up there. And we've got some power delivery. We've got quick charge 4 on there. And it's power delivery 3.0. So basically you get some fast charging. 22.5 watts of power can be delivered through it. So it seems pretty good. Whilst I've got that in, let's quickly show you the RGBs on this. If I can find where the USB port is. There we are. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. So there we are. So the AM8 microphone, it is in the product carousel. Let me come to this camera. Let me knock my exposure right down. There we are. Look at this beautiful little light there. Now, you do get full control of this light. So we can tap it. We can go through the sequence that goes through each of the colours that you can manually select. Just rotates through each one. Or you can select your own colour. I think the 7 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 different colours. Or you've got this rainbow effect there. So you can get it so it matches your background. So if I want to go for a red, matches those lights there, we can go with that. Now let me just sort my exposure out on this. Let's turn that back up a little bit. There we are. That'll do, something like that. So I think we've had a good listen to this microphone now. And that is running through the Fifine ST3 mixer. They're in the product carousel. If it sounds like something that would be good for you, feel free to get yourself one. Getting good at remembering. I'm doing okay, mate. I'm doing okay. Now, the microphone that I normally show, which is the cheapest one I have at the moment, is on offer. Oosh. Let me go and grab it. Here we are. The little Fifine A6V microphone. Now, it's the mic I recommend anybody who is just starting content creation, or you just want to start making your video calls sound better. This is an amazing place to start. It really is. So you'll see we've got some RGB lights on there. Unfortunately, because it's a cheap mic, you don't get no control over those lights, so they're on permanently. But you do get a mute button, which does turn those lights off. You get a pop filter on the front. You get yourself a shock mount as well. Volume control on the bottom. You get a stand, which is not the best stand in the world, but it will do the job. It's very lightweight. It is completely made of plastic, so it doesn't feel very premium, I'll be completely honest. But audio quality wise, I think it sounds very good. Let me give you a demonstration, which is this one right here. So you're now listening to this very cheap microphone, nearly said mobile phone, very cheap microphone from Fifine. Now this is currently, let me have a double check of the price on this. Oh, $27.99. There we are. So let's zoom in. $27.99. Really good price for this mic. Now, there's no filters being used on this mic. This is the raw audio that you can expect. Connects through USB-C. No XLR on this. There's no audio monitoring either. But I think it sounds amazingly good for the price. Now, there is a red version, which looks pink to me. That is a little bit cheaper. So, $26.34. Do get more colours in this range as well. We've got a blue, we have a pink, we have a white, and we have the black as well. This red version is the cheapest one that you can get. But for the price point, I think it's good. You may find that you want to get yourself a better stand for it. We do have the Samsung MD5, which is this stand right here. That is, again, in the product carousel. Look how filthy that is. Need to give that a wipe over. But that is a proper heavy duty stand and completely compatible with this microphone. It's compatible with all the mics, to be fair. But yes, very, very good sounding microphone. Awesome place to start. If you're just starting streaming, just started recording videos for YouTube. Awesome, honestly. Really good place to start. And then you may find down the line you want to move down the XLR route. You could go with an AM8. You could go with this one here. Fifine, I've just released a new XLR mic as well, which unfortunately I don't have. I'm going to do my very best to get hold of it. Ah, beautiful. Beautiful. So yeah, the super sale on that is $27.99, and I didn't change my ticker or my carousel. Come on, Andy. They're all saying I'm getting good at this, Calvin. Then I'll go and pull something off like that. Yeah, so those are the things that are showing up that are currently on sale. Now, there has been a price drop again on the Insta360 webcam. Now, this is normally $300. Let me just double check here that we've not got a sneaky code. Insta360 link, because I'm seeing $249.99. And I'm also seeing that there's 2 in stock. Okay, Ixta! Evening, dude. How are you, mate? So here we are, the Insta360 link. Now, that is the cheapest I've seen this webcam. $249.99. I could be wrong, but that is the cheapest I've seen it. Oh no, sorry, I said 2 left. They've got 20 in stock. Now, let's go over to our little Insta webcam, which is this one here. So what you're seeing now is a webcam. It's personally one of the best webcams I have ever used, and we get some tracking as well. So we can have a little walk around. Should track us, hopefully. Beautiful, beautiful. Now, I've had a play with the OBSBot camera, and the tracking is better on the OBSBot. Image quality-wise, I think I need to change the... I've manually messed about with shutter speed on this. Let me just change that. There we are, knock that down a bit. Okay. So what we can do... Sorry, I keep looking at that camera. What we can do with this camera is we can set different points for what we want it to look at. Look how quick this goes from one to the other. So we're looking at our face. We can have a look at this chair behind us. We can have a look at our light. We can look at our camera. We can have a look at one of the cat beds. We can look at another one of the cat beds. Or we can come straight back to our face. That is rapid. Now you can set 6 different points on this. Sorry, I forgot to do my ticker again. So some really good features. You'll notice that we have the tracking as well. If I put my hand up, that begins a track. If I put my hand up again, that should stop tracking. So I can move either side, and it's just a normal bog standard webcam. I say bog standard webcam. Image quality is actually really good. If you think, well, that's all well and good, but you're not really kind of in the frame, we can actually manually move the head to put it wherever we want. We can have it rotate around the room as well if we want to. So really, really good webcam. So it's a gimbal webcam. Very good. Autofocus is very good as well. Let me put my can of Coke Zero up. Oosh. So the can goes in focus. We have a nice blurry background. Move it out the way. Puts us in focus. So it's quite quick at readjusting the focus, which I quite like. Now, what else can we do? There is a whiteboard mode on there as well. We have tracking stickers for the board. My board is like in the corner there, so I don't think it's going to find it. Another good feature as well is that if you want to show somebody something that's on your desk, we have a desk view mode where it will point the head down, and there we are. You can look at my desk now. Look at my keyboard. Look at my little mixer. Look at my filthy mouse mat. And then you can just turn it off. Come back to this view here. The audio on that is amazing. And the microphone, I agree, mate. It's very good. You do have an overhead mode as well. You can zoom in. Now, this is zoomed out. We can zoom right in. Now, do expect a loss in quality the more that you zoom in. There we are, beautiful. So, really, really good webcam. Saucy blood, hello, mate. How are you? Saucy, I've got a problem with my Stream Deck, you know. I've been in touch with Elgato. It's, I look very pale. That's how I look in real life. This camera now, this is deceiving. I do look very pasty in real life, Saucy. But I've got source visibility on my Stream Deck. So that into the webcam, I should be able to press the button. It basically flicks the camera on OBS. And I should be able to press it again and it goes off. Doesn't do it. It's really weird. So I've had to send a report off to Elgato to see if they can figure it out. What are you doing? See, I told you deceiving. Maybe I am dying. And that's why I've put all these filters on this camera now, so it looks like I'm the pinnacle of health. When really, I'm actually dying, Source. Now, you'll see we've got these lights behind us as well. These are the Nano Leaf lights. Once again, they're in the product carousel. I love them because I can use my Stream Deck with them. So let's see if we go pasty now, Saucer. So we can turn the lights off. Ooh, look at that. Very washed out now. Turn them back on. Kind of resolves things a little. But I can sit here and I can just start changing the colour of the light. So I don't need to keep getting up manually pressing buttons. Everything is all configured here, so I can have some nice blue lights behind us. Now, these ones are the canvas, these ones are the shapes, and what you can do, been having a terrible time. Okay, mate, to be fair, I can wallow as well because, mate, I've had a rough few days, I really have. There hasn't really been much reason either, but I've just been, like, mentally struggling. Let me go to my little wireless mic. Right, let's do a switcheroony to our wireless mic. Hello. Right, you're now listening to the M6 microphone. I will put it on a ticker. It is in the product carousel, but I was going to quickly show you the lights. Now, these are touch panel lights, which means that you can set them up to turn brightness up and down. I've got these configured where if I stroke it, it will turn the lights on and off. Oh, look at that, beautiful. Swipe again, turn them back on. As I say, you can configure that so it turns brightness up and down. There's some other things you can do with it as well, but I tend not to mess about. Only problem with that is that if you've got a pet, a cat or a dog, I've got 3 cats. If they rub themselves up against it, they can turn those lights on and off, which they normally do around 3 o'clock in the morning. We're trying to sleep. We think the police have turned up with these blue lights. We're like, what is going on? When it turns out it's just the cats causing havoc. Bloody nightmare they are. Right, what else do we have in the carousel? So the cameras you're seeing here are our Sony a6400 cameras. So this one here and this one here. Now this one is a little bit different because it's got a Sigma lens on there, which is, once again, product carousel, and what it allows us to do is we can do an autofocus and we can get this really nice blurry background. So very, very good lens. If you looked anywhere on the internet, like, everybody raves about this lens. It's the Sigma 1.4mm 16mm lens, so you get quite a wide field of view on there. So it's very nice. I like it. I do like it. Is there anything else? I'm just seeing if there's anything else on offer. So we've got the hand warmer that's on offer, which I normally forget to turn off. Luckily, I've turned it off now. Now, I don't know if I mentioned it. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But once all the... Let's get the snow back on for this. Once it's all the cold is gone, the snow is gone, and you think, I don't need this hand warmer no more, it doubles up as a battery pack. So during those summer months where it's nice and warm, you can put some charge in this, take it out and about, and you can plug a mobile phone in there, a tablet into there, recharge your devices with its 5200 milliamp. Yeah, did I mention that? Sorry, I'm old, mate. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. But yeah, very good. And you'll see I've got one bar of battery life. Oh, let me do it again. 1 bar of battery life. I need to charge it. Which, you know what? To be fair, I'm going to charge that right now. Because once I come off these streams, I always forget to do what I say I'm going to do. Like, I kept saying that I'm going to find the bottom off my mouse, which, I'll be honest, I did have a look last stream and I can't find it. Never mind. Right, is there any questions with regards to any of the products? Do you have any questions in general? Feel free to ask. I'm more than happy to have a quick chat before I go. But yeah, so also you drop me a message, mate. I'll happily have a listen. But yeah, like I say, I've been struggling probably for a week or so, like really bad. But I think sorting the car situation out today has helped me immensely. I could do with like just a week, a nice week away, where we don't do any work. We go out and play some pool or snooker or something. Nice and relaxed, that's what I need. That's what I need in life. Beautiful. I'm never quite sure either if there's like a big delay from like the YouTube stream. I'm actually looking at that. I'm looking at my YouTube, and as I've put my hands up, my hands have popped up there as well. So I think we're all right. Beautiful. So you message you what I've been doing. Oh, okay, mate. I'll read it when I'll come off. Obviously, it's like personal stuff, so I don't really want to air any of your personal stuff on a live stream. It's me too, struggling. Yeah, Calvin, feel free to drop me a message, mate. But yeah, I'll be honest, like the last week, I've been a nightmare. I don't know how Caroline's put up with me. I've been mentally struggling, is the way to put it. I'm blaming the weather. It's too grim. We need some sunshine. Doesn't help that I've got snow flying around on stream as well. Tell you what we need. We need Predator. Predator Vision's what we need. Oosh, there we are. Predator all sorted out. There's actually a new Predator movie coming out as well. Ooh. Not personal, just depressing. Wouldn't move downstream. Yeah, I'll check it out in a sec, mate, and I'll drop you a message back. Oh, pardon. I don't even know if any of these still work. I presume they do. Does Earthquake work? Oh, kind of. I've got different resolution now, so you're not going to see the effects at the bottom of the screen. Right. I don't think we got any questions. So if people do want to drop me a message on Discord, you are more than welcome. And thank you, as always, for being part of the live stream. And I think I'll let you all get on with the rest of your days. So have a great one all. Stay safe. And I'm just on the other end of the telephone wire if you need to get in touch. So have a great one all. Twitch, goodbye to you. And let's say goodbye to YouTube and Amazon Live. And we will be back streaming again, probably be next week now. I will keep an eye out for any deals that pop up. Anything new that I get hold of, I will bring onto the stream. I will show you. I mean, the only thing so far I've had is this little battery charger, which I'm quite liking at the moment. But I kind of like any battery charger. So let's love you and leave you. Absolute pleasure. And we will see you